Parker wasn't a fan of one of the plants. She's just got rid of that. How are you all? Sunday morning.
Okay.
A little bit behind. So I'm going to keep saying this as people join. So if you didn't see the little message, we are going to be drinking lots of water in this session. So if you go grab some now. So the official quantities are 3 litres with 2 teaspoons of salt per litre, and it's kind of lukewarm water. That is a whole heap. I've never done 3 litres. So just know and do it depending on your plans for the rest of the day. If you've got access to a facility. Oh, did she actually get one of them? Yeah, so grab your water. Hey, so on Sunday mornings, we do a family WhatsApp yoga. So we've merged this together. So it's now like a great big family yoga session. And Vicky is one of the family. Yes, so water. You need water. I'll keep repeating this as people join. Or, oh, maybe let me just put a message. Amazing technology. I need water. Lukewarm with 2 teaspoons salt per litre. Thanks. Can you tell I don't work on computers anymore? Okay, so bear with me a second. I'm a little bit behind today, but it's Sunday. What can you do? Okay, so just while we're waiting for a few more people to join and people to get their water. So this week in our wellbeing course, our sessions, we've been focusing on that. Just to make sure. So I've realised, I feel like Thomas is like the mum in Tom and Jerry. Like you never see her, you never see the head. You see the legs, and like Thomas, but you never see the real person.
Some people would say I'm praying Tom in Tom and Jerry.
Tom, okay, yeah, okay, but we see Tom. Anyways, so we've been each week we have a different niyama, which yamas and niyamas are social codes, kind of how we deal with others, how we deal with ourselves. And our niyama for this week was sosha, which is purification. So that works nicely with this one because it's detoxing, and also I don't know, it's so distracting. Purification. So like today we're focusing on the body, what we're taking in, we're trying to cleanse, but also during this time it's quite good to be aware of what else you consume. So connections you're making, media that you're consuming, and how they affect your mood. So it's quite nice just to be aware of that. Maybe it's a nice opportunity actually, kind of enforced detox of different situations, things that maybe are habits that now they're broken, we can kind of rebuild what we like. Our chakra for this week was Manipura, so it kind of resides around here. It's yellow, and it deals with your kind of willpower and transformation, which again are really lovely at this time. For it's going to take a lot of willpower to stay calm and just get through this time, but hopefully, actually, I think it's a really lovely opportunity for some transformations and changes. And because it's kind of this area, we deal with spine, so again twists, which are often detoxing. So it all comes around to this beautiful detoxing cleansing session. So for anyone that's just joined who needs some water, Louisa, hello lovely, be very careful, this isn't great for pregnant ladies. So there's some kind of twists and laying on your stomach, so actually this one might not be the best for you. But so feel free to stay, do some of the ones that you can, and just breathe, but don't be doing the twist or something else. Well, you know the rules, but take care of yourself. Okay, and also this one isn't great if you have high blood pressure or you're pregnant. Okay, is that enough rambling? Everyone's got the water, everyone's ready. Okay, so this is, let me try and say it, Laghu Shankhaprakshala. Easy. And it's one of the curas, which are the kind of cleansing yoga practices. So you might have seen other ones where you kind of do a pot, you have water going up and down your nose. There's all different kind of practices. So this is the asana version, which is the physical side. We're going to do 5 exercises. We do them 8 repetitions of each one, and then we're going to do that 3 times round. In between each, we're going to take a lot of water. So to begin with, generally this is best when you haven't eaten already. So if you've eaten, take it easy. It's better on a clear stomach. But this is quite nice. See it now, and this is a really good one for you to do on your own at another time. Watch it later on. It's great if you've got digestive issues or you just fancy, you've had a heavy night, you fancy a bit of a cleanse. I was just going to say something else then. I can't think. Okay, let's drink some water. Some water. So, you kind of, as if it was in glasses, 2 big glasses.
Did you rinse that one?
No. What was in it?
It was not cleaned and closed for 10 days.
Then drink one of the others. Is this fun watching? Water too. More than that. So it needs to be more than you want to drink. You might be getting a bit gassy. We should get some hot water bottle bellies going on as we go through. You should feel a bit like, oh. Are you really pleased that you joined this one? Just imagine you're going swimming. Nice bit of salt water. Okay. Then we're going to come to our mat. Oh, let me angle you up a little bit so you can really see. So your first one, right back. So you're going to try and keep straight legs, straight arms. So it's Tadasana, like mountain pose. We're going to lift it up onto our toes and lift our arms. So that's the movement. So there's a tendency to want to swing, like sometimes we do in exercise classes, but no, we're going to try and keep nice and strong. Whenever you can, through this, we're breathing in and out through the nose. So we're going to do it. I feel the water already. So really forcefully, like as if you're creating your own tension. It's a really powerful one, and this is nice. Even if you don't do it with the water, it's really nice to kind of energize in session. So when you're ready, inhale. So generally, and my PT clients will know, I can't be relied upon to count. So you can stick with me and do roughly the right number or count on your own. But we'll wait for each other, kind of pause at each stage. The next one, so again, feet under hips. You're going to interlock your fingers, palms facing up, and going from side to side. So this really reminds me of like a real old school exercise workout. So you inhale at center, exhale side. It's quite nice to just pause in between each and see what you feel. So imagine we're trying to shimmy all this water all the way down. So the next one is the best one. Legs a little wider. Channel your school kid inner self. You're marking your space. You're swinging round. And I don't want you to keep your arms held out. You're allowing your hands to kind of not necessarily hit you, but just really release. This one we do for 16, so 8 on each side, just because it's way more fun. So hopefully you're feeling, we're hearing some clicks and cracks in your spine. You're really loosening up your arms, your shoulders. Just a really lovely one. How often do you just get to do that? So obviously I'm not counting, so we'll say that's about 16. Okay, next one, down to the mat. So you're going to lay on your stomach. Hey, Doreen. So it's. Oh. You are as bad as the dog. Thomas has just knocked his water over. So lying on your front. So it's in cobra pose. So we want our legs together. So you're squeezing your thighs together but trying to relax your glute muscles. Hands are under your shoulders. So often in cobra we don't try to have any weight on the hands. But this one, I want you to just small press up. Try and still keep our belly button on the floor. So you're going to inhale up, look over one shoulder, exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. So you can do that 8 times. Good. So the last one, so I want you to imagine we're trying to really compress our lower intestines, so we're churning a bit. So there are 2 options here. One is kneeling, and we're trying to make as big circles as we can with our hip, our ball and socket joint. So if you can do this, do this. If not, and you want to make it a bit more relaxing, you can come onto your back. Bring the knee in. So the other leg can be straight or bent, and then you're going to do big circles. So imagine you're really trying to bring that in and squeeze. So on this one, you're going to do 8 one direction, 8 the other direction, and then switch legs. So compared to the others, this one feels quite long. So I want you to really just relax into this one. Imagine this is like your little break from the others. So rather than trying to rush through, gently. Again, counting's so dull. I just can't be doing that. So when you've done around 8 one way, change direction and do 8 the other. And switch. So this one is quite good because it's really working your stability. So it's much more for an exercise. If you're lying on your back, it's really quite a nice one to actually relax into that position. When you've done 8 on each side, that's 1 set done. So now drink water, please. This is like a really healthy eco drinking game. Drink. So you want to be drinking kind of, well, however much you've got, split it into 4, and so you should be halfway after this.
I like more salt than butter. Mm.
Oi, oi, oi.
Yikes.
It's not necessarily a pleasant one, this, but yoga is great for exposing us to situations that may be a bit stressful or that we don't particularly want to do, but it's proving that we should just stick with it and we do it, we survive, it's fine, and then hopefully we take that learning out into the real world when there's stressful situations. We know, just be calm, just get through, and everything will be well. I know. Okay, well, we're on a little break. How's everyone doing? Everyone okay? Whew. And just, I know some people have asked, I can't hear you and I can't see you, which is probably a relief for most people, but I can just see, not all the messages for some reason, but I can see some of the messages coming up. Okay, should we go again? Ah, good, that's lots of lights. Okay, let's start again. Okay, so feet under your hips. And really strong, powerful, like you really mean it. It's Sunday morning, we've got this, we're cleansing ourselves, we're winning at life already. Interlocking your fingers, palms up. So on this one, again, the ego often wants to get in. We want to get as low as we can, and we can kind of round down. We don't want to do that. Just go as far as you can, but still facing forwards. Inhaling center, exhaling down. Legs wider. The fun one. Swing around. Big as you can. Really own that space. This one, if you can, inhaling to center, exhaling to side. But as it's pretty fast, just make sure you keep breathing. That round 16, maybe. Coming back down to the floor. Ah, hello, Alison. Hey, Katie. Okay, on your stomachs, please. So this one, we are using our lower back, but it's quite nice to just get that little press in your arms as well. Legs together. Your legs will come apart, so keep focusing on that. At the same time, relax your glutes. You should be really feeling that now. It's so nice. Okay. And so then our legs. So either lying on your back or in the crouch position. So when I'm crouching, I have my supporting leg forward and then the moving leg, the foot slightly back. Ideally, you'd have them next to each other, but that's just something my hips aren't happy with. Ooh. Ooh, so I might be a little bit burpy through the rest of this. So I've drunk about 3/4 of a litre. So I guess if I were doing the whole thing, I should have drunk twice as much as that. Other way. Yeah, there's no ego, there's no better way. So if this way's not working, or even if you do this for one of them, then go to the back for the other, switch between, whatever you want. Just remember, we're really trying to compress that stomach there. And the other way. Just seeing your little leg coming in and out. Round 2 done. Drink some more. So after this, you should just have 1/4 left to drink at the end. So this is a really lovely one to do. This session, maybe not, maybe it's the lovely one to have done, but do it just once a week, not really more than that. Yeah, not for pregnant ladies. Okay, 1 litre down, drink a little bit more. Okay, so last round. Whew, yeah. Okay, are we ready?
Are you planning to exercise for that?
Yeah, yeah, I am. I've got an exercise session planned after this, which is going to be interesting. Burpees. Okay, or burpees is quite appropriate, maybe. Okay, let's just sit this down. So come out as high onto your toes as you can. Don't know what's more important, seeing my twinkle toes or seeing my face. Okay, so high onto your toes, really mean it. Everything's really nice and engaged. When you're down, Feet under your hips, interlock your fingers, arms up. Between each, just taking a big, nice breath. And then swing it. This is just such a nice one. Loosening up your spine. Freeing up your joints. And mentally just making you feel a little bit free. Okay, get down to the mat. So again, this is, I think we really like this practice because it's just 5 things. So you can do it, excuse me, it doesn't, you can kind of remember them, you just go through them again. You can go at your own pace if you do this in future. Okay, legs together, like you mean it. Looking as far around as you can. Last ones, your hip churnies. Maybe I'll lay down for this one. This is also, we're turning our stomach, but if you think of your ball and socket joint of your hip, so we've got 2 ball and socket joints, our shoulders and our hips, and our shoulders, we've got so much movement and flexibility, whereas our hip joints, because they carry so much weight, they're more about stability, so it's quite nice actually in this position to really move them as much as they can, really. How big can you make that circle? And out of the way. This is actually a really lovely position as well. I'm not being so mindful because my eyes are open. I'm looking at all the cobwebs that are around the ceiling. That's maybe why I should have my eyes closed when I do. When you're done, let's drink the last batch. Okay, so traditionally it would be instructed, excuse me, to lie in Shavasana. So we're going to do that for a little bit, but you could lie there for up to like 30 minutes. Hopefully your body will be flushing stuff through. Yeah, so like I say, do this one maybe once a week. It's a really lovely one to just keep cleansing the body. So, coming into your relaxing position. So lying down on your mat or seated against the wall, whatever's comfortable for you. Taking a few deep breaths. Just allow your body to settle, to rest. And back to your breath. And try to bring your awareness inside. So not so much your mind, but what you can feel from the inside, going into the palm of your hand. Can you feel any pulsing, any tingling sensations? maybe into your stomach. Probably can feel your stomach, but what is it that you can really feel? Allowing your breath to become deeper. Now let's just do a body scan together. So bringing your attention to your toes. Your big toe, the second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe. To the soles of your feet. To the tops of your feet. To your heel. Feeling how it connects to the floor. To your ankles. Your lower legs. Into your knee joints. To your upper legs. Allowing them to be heavy. Into your hips. Going back into your stomach. Feeling the rise and fall of your breath. Up into your chest. Really expand in your breath. Let it feel those intercostal muscles, the muscles between your ribs. As you inhale, imagine them expanding. And as you exhale, imagine them contracting. Into your shoulders. Are they relaxed? You just allow them to be heavy on the floor. Coming into your arms. Imagine they're weighted down. Past your elbows, your lower arms, into your wrists. Back into the palm of your hand. And into your fingers. See if you can feel each finger, your index fingers, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, and your thumb. Coming back up to your neck, to your jaw, allowing the jaw to be heavy. It may mean that your mouth opens slightly as you allow the jaw to fall away. For a moment, taking your tongue away from the top of your mouth. Allow your cheeks to relax. Your eyes are still. Your forehead to relax. Allow the whole body to be heavy, to relax, to be still. Allow your breath to become deeper, taking the deepest breath so far today. And just taking a moment in a time where we feel things are being taken from us, to think of 3 things from your morning so far that you're really grateful for. Maybe even allowing them to bring a smile to your face. And then gently allowing your body to move, fingers and toes, ankles, wrists. If you're lying down, maybe just gently moving your head from side to side. And then if you wish, stretching out or curling up. And if you're lying down, gently rolling onto your right side. Pause in there for a moment. So as I've said before, this can seem like a rebirth as you come up from that fetal position. And as our Manipura, our chakra for this week is about transformation, maybe taking a little time to think how you're going to come up. You're going to leave some stuff on the mat that you don't need and come up with new energy, new intentions. And when you're ready, gently pushing yourself up to a seated position. Let's take a breath together. Inhale, stretching the arms wide, reaching up, gently touching the palms together, lowering them to your chest, bowing your head. Namaste. Good. Thank you for joining me, guys. This is weird. Normally after family yoga, we all have a little chat. I feel like you would think this would be my ideal. I just get to talk to it and I don't have to listen to anyone. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all going to have really lovely Sundays. I'm going to be a little plant doctor today. We had to move all our plants with a puppy because she's eating them all and none of them are happy. So I'm going to spend my Sunday just caring for some plants. I'd love to know what you're doing for your Sundays. Again, if you can bear it, send me some pictures so I can see our little yoga family. And I'll see you tomorrow. Same time.